Hans in Luck. A long time ago, there lived a kind gentleman called Hans. His family was very poor, so he had been working at a rich man's house ever since he was a kid. 7 years had gone by, and during that time, Hans had worked very hard and never went back to his house. One day, Hans knocked on the door of the man's room to ask him something. "Master, I have worked at this place for a very long time now. I am thinking of going back to my home and living with my single mother. So, could I please receive a reward for working until to this day?" The master pleasantly accepted Hans's request and gave him a big block of gold. Hans had wrapped the block of gold in a cloth and carried it on his back and embarked on his journey home. After leaving the house, Hans was walking jubilantly. However, he eventually got very tired of carrying the heavy gold. He could not walk any further, so he sat on a rock on the side of the street to rest. Then, "Hey! Hello! You look very tired. Are you okay?" A young man riding on a beautiful horse asked Hans. "Well, I am carrying a really heavy carriage, and I am having a hard time." "A heavy carriage? What is it?" "Yes, it is this block of gold." "Eh? A block of gold?" The tone of the young man's voice suddenly changed. "Right, I see. That must be heavy. How about this? If you don't mind, would you like to trade your block of gold with my horse? Riding a horse is very comfortable and peaceful. You want to be peaceful, right?" "Oh, are you sure? I would love to take that offer." Hans happily traded his block of gold for the horse. He rode on his horse through the streets in town. "This is so comfortable. I am so grateful and happy." Suddenly, a fox had jumped out from the bush. Then, the horse was surprised and started panicking. "Eek! Please, calm down. It's okay." Hans was thrown off the horse, and his back hit the ground hard. "Ouch! Oh no! I don't know what I should do." Then, a farmer came over to Hans and spoke to him. "Looks like you are in trouble. Well, let me help you out." The farmer calmed down the horse in his accustomed manner. "Thank you very much. I didn't know horses could be this dangerous. Sigh. I thought I had finally won myself comfort and peace. Ha ha, right. I think this one will suit you better than the horse. What do you think? The farmer pointed at one of his cows. Hans was terrified of riding a horse again. Therefore, after consulting with the farmer, he had decided to trade the horse for a cow. After receiving a cow, he was feeling happy again. My mother is going to be so happy when she sees this fine cow. We can have delicious fresh milk every day. Hans continued to walk through the streets under the sizzling sun. I am getting thirsty. I should milk the cow to drink the milk. Hans went under the shade of a tree and tried to milk the cow. However, Hans had never done it before, so it did not work. The cow did not release any milk at all. I wonder why it's not working. Indeed, what a useless cow! Then there came a butcher who had many pigs. Hey, you! You got a nice cow there. Is it your cow? Yes, that's right. But it does not milk at all. It's a bad cow. Hans looked at the butcher and his pigs jealously. It seems like you have nice pigs too. They look really relaxed. Oh yeah. Would you like to exchange one of my pigs for your cow? Are you sure? Yes, please. Hans swapped his cow with a butcher's pig. I'm so glad I got a pig. It's so different compared to a cow who just has a big body. I'm so happy right now. Hans was walking with the pig, and then a strange man carrying a small goose appeared in the side of the street. Hey you! You have a nice pig there. Yes, it's my proud pig. Right, I see. I just heard this a bit ago, that there was a pig thief around here. May I ask you, you did not steal that pig, right? No. But if you stay with the pig, the officer could accuse you for stealing a pig. I know. We should swap. My goose with your pig. Then you won't have to worry about getting arrested by the officer. Yes, please. I have to return home safely to see my mother. I can't be arrested. After speaking for a while, Hans swapped his pig for the goose. In the next moment, Hans left the strange man. He was spoken to by a different man who was very fat. It seemed like he was watching the conversation between Hans and the strange man. You are such a fool. There was no pig thief in the first place. You were fooled by that guy. Eh? Really? How gullible am I? I thought I had finally won peace and comfort. Well, forget about the past. By the way, your goose looked really yummy. Yeah, It's going to be a present for my mother. I reckon you should take home something better than that. See, what about this? The fat man gave Hans a large stone. Wow, it's so heavy. What is this stone? This is called the whetstone. It is used for sharpening knives. You can only eat the goose once, but you can use this whetstone again, and again. I see. What a great thing it is. Could you please exchange my goose for this whetstone? That's a wise decision. I will give you an extra whetstone. Hans began walking with 2 heavy whetstones. He was very happy because he can take home 2 whetstones that you can use it for semi-permanently. However, after walking for a while, his steps got heavier and heavier. No wonder he was so tired. He had been walking for a long time, was very thirsty, and carried 2 heavy stones. Ugh! Ugh! I can't do this anymore. I cannot walk for any longer. When can I actually be happy? Suddenly, Hans heard the water flow. When he looked closer to the direction where the sound was coming from, he saw a river. Yes, I can finally drink some water. Hans ran to the river, put the stones aside him, and scooped water with his hands as he gulped. Phew! This is so good! It feels like all the fatigue is disappearing. I am so happy. However, in the next moment, the stones he placed aside him rolled over and fell into the river. Oh no! It was too late when Hans realized the 2 stones had sunken deep down into the riverbed. He was very disappointed as he dropped his shoulders and sighed. Oh no! I don't have anything to take back to my mother. I am the most unfortunate person in the world. After a while, he raised his head. Wait a minute. Maybe God, who had seen me struggle to carry the stones, had dropped them into the river intentionally. Hans had thought about it positively. Then he started feeling energetic and happy again. I have finally found myself peace. A heavy block of gold in whetstones, a violent horse and a useless cow. Also, a pig and a goose. I don't have to carry anything home. I am so happy right now. After all, Hans had found real happiness, and he walked through the streets joyfully.